Hello everyone and welcome to part 5 of knitting your colorwork hat. I'm really excited because we are finishing our hat off. I have some few accessories to show you and I'm going to be showing you how to graft your hat. So this is just a fun Knit Picks Notion little tool that I like to keep all my finishing items in. So let's grab the scissors and you will need a tapestry needle. So I prefer a jumbo needle just because it is super simple. Your yarn gets in there quick. I hate fiddling around with little tiny ones, so I just have a jumbo size. And then these are just some fun scissors from Knit Picks that I've had for years. I have 3 of them, so I keep them in all of my project bags. So first thing you are going to do is you're going to leave yourself about, I would say about an 8-inch long tail. So you're going to take your yarn and you are just going to cut it. So I like leaving a little bit more than I need to, because you can't go back after you cut it. So we're going to take our yarn, put it aside, excuse me, and we are going to take our tapestry needle and we're going to put our yarn through it. Okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to take all of these stitches and you're going to put it through and take them off and put it on your string. So as you come to these stitch markers, we're going to be taking them off and just putting them away. So I'm just going to open up my tin again because I want to stay organized. All right, you guys. So all we do is we take a stitch and we slip it on. Okay, marker, put it away. I like slipping a few of them. Marker. Okay, now I like to pull as I go. And then I pull. And I go all the way around. As I finish with the DP I put them on the side. We no longer need them. So also make sure that your yarn isn't getting tugged anywhere, that it really looks super clean. Okay, so you're going to keep going around, taking off all of those stitches, putting the markers away as you go. Needle done. Bring it here, pull it through. Doesn't need to be super tight right now because we are going to be doing that right after. So stitch markers away. We're almost done, you guys. All right. So now, if ever this happens, don't worry, don't tug on anything. Take your needle, pull it through the stitches, and then just slide them on. Okay? Now, you are done. You have this huge hole. What you're going to do is you are going to take your needle, going to make sure that, the tail isn't in there. And you are going to pull. See what happens? When we pull, we tug it shut. Now there could be the tiniest little bit of hole. That is normal. Oh my God, you guys, look at that beautiful crown. Love that. So this crown is created by those stitch markers because we decrease in the exact same sections all the time. So you're gonna pull as tight as you can, and then all I do is I poke it through, okay? We're gonna be taking that through. Okay, and we're going to be turning our hat inside out. Now here is where we're going to be closing it in. So all I do, because I do have this little tiny hole, I like poking my needle through here and kind of closing it shut from the inside. That's just how I personally like to weave in. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just really close that tight and shut. And you go in the purl bumps. You see all these little tiny purl bumps? You just poke your needle right through there. And that's closing it shut. See? Super simple it is. Now, there's different things that you can do with your hat. Now that you're done your hat, you're like, well, this is pretty simple. It's really nice. But I may want to add, some jazz up to it. So what you can do is there are a few things. So these are the pom-poms that I was talking about. Just gonna fluff it up. And you can definitely add a nice pom-pom. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are totally adding this pom-pom. It looks amazing. And then what I also have in here is these fun labels. So these are some labels that you can add to your hand knits or crocheted items. And it just creates this really fun and makes it more, I don't know, professional and cute. And I'm thinking maybe later to add these fun wood ones. I made this in handmade. I just think it's absolutely cute. And just on the brim here, I think would really be perfect. So I'm going to show you how to add this pom-pom. It is super, super simple. There's a few ways you can add the pom-poms. You can also put in a button, which Brie had given to me, but I don't have on hand. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly. I like separating these in two. This is just how I personally like to do it. You can do it on different ways. So I just poke it through, half of it, and I'm going to bring the yarn in, okay? I'm going to take the other half, and I'm going to go on a different section. And I'm just going to poke it in the hat. And this is why I like the jumbo needle, because it's so much easier to have this yarn through the needle than fiddling with a smaller one. And then I poke it through the other side. All I'm going to do for today is I'm going to carefully turn my hat inside out. Oh, I know this beautiful mess, but that's okay. I'm going to weave in my ends later. I'm just going to tie a bow. Tie it really tight. And I'm just going to tie a bow in the inside of my knitting. And there you go. This is not the most secure way because I am going to be putting on a button eventually, I think. And that way, if I want to wash my hand knit, then I can. I haven't blocked this out yet, so that's why I haven't fully woven in all of the ends of the pom-pom. But just to show you guys how super simple it is to put the pom-poms on. And really, I mean, it is not going anywhere, even with just the bow, as long as you tie it really tight. You can also, to secure it even more, is pass these threads in the pom-pom and then back out into the hat. You can do a few simple things like that, and I will try, if I can find some really good YouTube tutorials for you guys, I will try and link them down below. But I hope that you all enjoyed this hat tutorial series. Let me know if you ever want any more type of series, but I absolutely love knitting this with you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So please let me know in the comments below if you did. Make sure you go to the blog if you want the pattern for free, and I'm also going to be listing it as a paid PDF, so without any videos or anything like that. I will link them, but you can get the full PDF pattern on my Etsy page, Lovecraft, and as well Ravelry. So thank you so much, guys, and as always, happy knitting. Bye.